And we are back, fellas in the building. Glad that everybody is here. In case y'all didn't know, we are now called Sports on Fire. All right.
Okay.
So
Like this. What's on fire?
yes, yes.
Right.
For sure, fire. All right. Definitely some things on fire right now.
Dev D, Diamond K in the building. So we've been absent for a few weeks, and as you can see, we made a few changes. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great. I mean, I've been like on cloud nine all week. I'm
Oh,
Okay.
on it.
yeah. It's good to
Yes,
hear, Dan.
yes, yes.
Real good to hear.
couple of
Yeah,
couple
not
of
feeling too
sports stuff going on.
well.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
and I guess we might as well get in with the obvious, and that
Uh-huh.
is this NBA action. Uh, how do y'all feel about how things have been going? Is the bubble effective? Like, what are your thoughts?
This is a setup. That's what this is. I know a setup when I see a setup.
No, not at all.
I feel like it is too, Dev. I
You
feel
feel like
so.
it's
I
Yeah,
mean, I mean, just I don't know, but I feel like the bubble isn't an issue. But I'm not an athlete in that situation. Um, I, there were some things that looked different, but the teams that we thought were going to be where they are still were.
oh, are
Well,
they? Are they?
well, well, well. I'm
I
just
mean, there've
saying
been
that.
a few surprises. Well, I mean, when we say surprises, let's get Dev's opinion on surprises.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, first and
Well, no,
foremost,
no, no, not this Dev. No, not
oh,
this Dev. Or that Dev.
uh,
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 let's
Oh,
let's
okay.
talk to this Dev.
oh,
Uh, uh,
okay.
Well, I mean, I've told you before that I stand firm on that. I feel like the Clippers are going to win the championship. I
You said it.
believe I
uh,
We have, we had,
yeah,
we had them
like 2 weeks ago I said
recorded,
that. You got to
yes.
record it. Yeah,
And
yeah.
when playoff season comes,
I'm
we
stand on
play
it.
the clips. Violet and Dean have made their predictions
That's
as
right.
well.
This is a whole Laker house now, ain't it? This is everybody Laker over here. It's fine. I like being by myself. Good.
I have not made a prediction yet. I have waited until I can't wait for the damn season. However, we know that I did make a prediction, and that was the Lakers. So let's talk to this
Clippers
D.
fell.
Let's talk to this damn
Very
Dan.
well.
We talked
Yeah,
to
definitely
past
a
tense
setup.
Dan.
Definitely a setup. Dev, you
All right,
know
let's
him
talk to
so well.
this Dan. Now,
Yeah.
how you feeling, Dan?
Um, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to shed no tears. Um, Listen, man. Sometimes things don't go the way that you think they should go, even though they should have gone. They had a 3-1 lead. They had a 3-1 lead. And for some reason, things changed. I don't know what happened, but
They
you don't know what
choked.
happened.
They choked.
No,
they
no,
choked. Is that,
no,
I can't.
they,
They choked, huh?
they, yeah, they didn't choke Dev. What I read was that there was some fatigue on the team, and then it was also a lack of chemistry.
I read those same articles. I read
I
those same
think it
articles.
was the bubble, and their first year, I guess that deals with the chemistry. This is the first year we're together. We haven't, formed that bond. And then it was also, internally, we weren't really looking at the championship, right now. It was, I think something like, yeah, internally, we weren't looking at the championship
I don't
internally.
want to hear nothing that weak ass Paul George had to say about nothing. Understand me? I don't want to hear none of them weak ass beta quotes that he gave out.
Isn't he like the second
Damn
best
excuses.
two-way man in the NBA
I'm
or
wearing
something?
all black because Paul George is dead to me. You understand? I don't want to hear his name. I don't want the spirit of Paul George invoked anywhere near me.
What was it? It was the logo, the new logo they got. Was it that the old English? You seen it? Yeah, you know the new logo they got. You seen it? Yeah, it's looking real hot and everything. They got new.
So we're blaming Paul George for all this.
A nickname that's the opposite of what they do, huh? What is that? Playoff P.
No, I thought playoff P does not mean. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's got that is confusing. Playoff, more like pandemic.
That shit to itself. Don't nobody call him that shit. Don't nobody call him playoff P.
Well, I mean, is like, are we getting nicknames for other Clipper players like Lemon Pepper Lou?
Well, that's lit. I like that because he
All right. So is this team is this team cursed?
You mean the organization or the team?
Yeah. The team, the organization, the staff, the record label, all of them. Clippers.
You think this is?
I think the best interest of the Clippers is for them to get out of the Lakers' shadow, like move out of town.
You mean like win?
No, get out of town because I think they're chasing something that they can't achieve. I think they need to be away, like get some space. Like they need to go to San Diego or something.
That's where they're from. Especially where they're from. And I think I find it hilarious that their option for leaving the Staples Center was to then move into the LA Forum. Like you just going to more Laker. It's more Laker places. Like find a whole new place to be.
Yeah, just be with your
If
they became the Baltimore Clippers, then I would like them.
Yeah, I mean, I love them, man. But it's like you go into a building that they won more in. Like they won more championships than they did the Staples Center. Why the hell would you want to go be in the Forum?
Yeah. So what part does coaching play in this?
Coaching look, there's not a facet. Let me just get to this real quick. There's not a part of this organization that does not play a part. The trainers had something to do with this. The coaches had something to do with it. We gave up the whole kit and caboodle to put this team together, and that meant here and now because their two stars don't have a contract after 2021. So this was a now thing. Everybody is at fault right now in Clipper land. Or whatever you want to call it. Do they have a land? I mean, Clipper.
They're a bunch of nomads. Clippers a ship. That's where they belong. Yeah. Thinking ship.
There you go. Everybody.
Real head. That's all tattooed on his head right there. It's nothing real about this team. Nothing real.
Kawhi is on the hook. And I will address Kawhi in 1 second because I need this to be dead here and now. Kawhi,
right, well, go ahead and get to Kawhi since his season's over. You might as well get to him now.
I'm gonna lay out.
That's all. He was
I'm gonna lay out some facts, and I've been saying, and people have been blowing over it because he became part of a conversation as one of the greatest, or the greatest in basketball this year. He is an outstanding, beautiful player, but what he's not is a team leader. Oh, I'm getting ready to go way out there. That Raptors team was already built before he got there. All we had to do was plug and play. The Spurs were already had their team leaders before he got there. All I had to do was get myself into the flow and be on the team. That is not Kawhi Leonard's thing. He is a great player, but sometimes you have to lead your team. I'm not going to say who does or doesn't outside of Kawhi right now. But he went to contenders. He was on contenders. And then we built this just for you. And God almighty, we even stopped letting you play and do load management to make sure you had yourself together for a playoff that should have happened 4 months ago. And you had another break. He's not a team leader. Hell of a player. He is not in that conversation anymore. We're not passing the torch on.
Let me say, I think you've been a little hard on him.
Oh yeah. Because when the lights is on, you're supposed to show up.
Because can't nobody stop him right now. That's he's jumping all Dean's jumping all the way out the window. He's sitting there
Yeah,
drinking Kool-Aid right now.
I wouldn't jump all the way out the window that far.
Let's
Like,
break a flavor Kool-Aid he's sipping right now.
yeah,
But I'm saying nothing but facts. Nothing but facts.
So he went from conversation to don't bring his name up no more.
No,
In one series during the pandemic.
We can talk about
Or
Kawhi,
two
but let's not put him in. He's the greatest playing right now because it has been said.
Yeah, with Jordan didn't win every title he went up for. They got knocked out the playoffs before.
Next year,
I'm not saying
he's gonna be right back at the door again, knocking right back at that door again.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Be right there.
Yeah, knocking at the door. This was the end of the Kawhi run.
Ain't no end.
Remember, I said
that. You gonna let him in next year?
Remember, I said that because this team is about to blow up. This team is about to self-destruct.
If history repeats itself, when most teams get in this situation, they bounce back next year real strong.
Facts.
So they may not get they may get a little bit further, but may not get to the ring next year. But I'm predicting they're gonna do better next year.
Did you see what Ice Cube posted? Like, the Clippers have never gotten to the conference final. Let's just stop it. Okay.
Right. Ice Cube, I don't want to hear Ice Cube's opinions on basketball. I want to see last Friday. Where's last Friday? I want to talk about this.
That's fine. But, sooner or later, Paul George might be on the big three because you got to step up. You got to
bring him up. We're not talking about him no more. Don't invoke his name on this
I'm not
show.
even done yet.
Okay?
I'm not even done yet.
Paul on fire.
I love Doc Rivers. I love Doc Rivers. And I still think he's a hell of a coach. But I fought him too, because this is all about preparation. We could talk about bubbles, non-bubbles, pandemics, or whatever. Everybody is paid professional out there. What's going on?
Coach in Game 7 history.
Exactly. But hey, this team was not just built it wasn't just built to beat the Lakers. It was built to dominate the NBA.
Wow. No, actually, I think that's the problem right there. I think that they were built to beat the Lakers and not built to beat anybody else. That was the problem there. They were built to battle the Lakers. They just forgot that they had to play other teams before they got to the Lakers. And we forgot about Jokic.
All right,
he's good.
So let me ask both of y'all this. Is it that the Nuggets are that good, or were they that bad?
Dev, you said you didn't even know any players on the team, so are they that good?
That's funny. I do remember saying something about that. The Nuggets, I know who they are now. Because I had to watch 7 games of them. I know the whole roster now because I watched them play for 7 games. Torrey Craig is a really good glue guy. Understand? I guess Will's hurt. Michael Porter Jr. That one dude that had the Ray Sherman hair, and then he put a turn back. Gary Harris, that's his name. Gary Harris is pretty solid. Monte Morris is good. Jokic is one of the best passing big men I've seen since Arvidas Sabonis. The boy's a beast. Jamal Murray. Yeah, Jamal Murray had been. I guess you guys saw earlier that he had the biggest drop off in playoff history since Sean Marion. We had, I think it was about 14 points a game. He had dropped off. The record 16, and then lo and behold, Game 7, he explodes for 40, and Kawhi and Paul, he who shall not be named, combined for 24. So, the boy's real. I think, honestly and truly, that the whole him crying about the shoes and the busted ass Adidas he had on with George Floyd face on him, I believe that was some phony. That was phony. Phony. Oh, he poured it on that. That boy from Canada. He don't know nothing about no racism. He's from Canada. Ain't no racism up there. Ain't no racism in Canada. But other than that, man, they played well. All respect due to Mike Malone and them boys. I wish Will Barton was a part of this so that Baltimore could be represented properly. But hey, man, they did what they had to do. Um, 12-point lead, 16-point lead, 19-point lead, and then a 12-point lead. This is from what game 4 all the way to game 7. They fought back. They fought hard. You can't just beat the Nuggets. You got to kill them motherfuckers. You got to literally shoot somebody in their face. You got to make an example out of somebody on that team. And if you can't just beat them, somebody got to get stabbed, and that didn't happen.
Crazy.
So if you're gonna there's some basketball playing fools over there. If you're gonna give them the opportunity to play,
they're gonna play,
and they're gonna win.
Let's do.
Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5.
Dev, I don't know if we need you saying anything right now.
That's fair. All right, let's do this. The conference finals, Lakers, Denver. Who wins?
I just gave it. Go ahead, Dean. Tell them how many games they're going to win.
Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6.
All right, Miami, Boston. Who wins?
Ooh. This one is going to be good. Hey, I told y'all that the Milwaukee Bucks was fool's gold. I told y'all that all year that the Milwaukee Bucks were fool's gold. They had one player all year, George Hill, the leader in 3-point. Get out of here. Phony. Chris Middleton. Phony. With a capital F. I know how to spell phony, but Chris Middleton is phony with a capital F. You spell like Lil Wayne. That's how you spell phony. Man, if you put a gun in my head, I'm gonna go with the Miami Heat just because I like the narrative. I like the story of LeBron sticking it to Pat Riley one more time in the NBA Finals. Go ahead and give him that. Go ahead and give him the middle finger one more time. Let him know he made the right decision in leaving. So yeah, I'm gonna go Miami Heat over the Celtics just because I like that narrative.
And
in 7. Yeah, Miami in 7.
D.
I still feel now after where everything is played out, I totally underestimated Miami. Way underestimated Miami, but I'm definitely going with Miami now. I would, rivalry wise, you might have wanted to see the Celtics, but people don't even remember that one as much anymore. I like what Deb is saying about sticking it to Pat Riley one more time. I would like to see Jimmy Butler in the championship. I would really like to see Jimmy Butler in the championship.
I will say this. I will say this and just chime in a little bit. Marcus Smart is a dog. Okay? A dog. He is everything that Pat Beverly is supposed to be. I just feel like Jimmy Butler's a bigger dog. And that's really what it comes down to. I feel like Marcus Smart is the heart and soul of that Boston Celtics team. Now, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown are very, very good players. I feel like everything comes and goes. Marcus Smart is the motivation for that team. Jimmy Butler just happens to have a bigger role and does more for the Miami Heat. Just a bigger dog, man. Just a bigger dog. That's what it really comes down to me.
I feel like we should be talking more about Jimmy Butler than never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of that. Yeah, I think it's in 6. I think it's in 6. Miami.
Miami in 6.
Yeah.
If Kemba ever get his shit together, it'll become a better series. But until then, Kemba ain't never listen. As for as good as Kemba Walker is, he's never had to play at this level.
Exactly.
Since college. Since college level. He never played this late. He probably tired as hell. Kemba ain't never even been this far before. I don't even know if the boy been in the playoffs.
Before we get off of NBA, I think we across the board that the Lakers are going to take this whole thing.
Yeah. I remember back before when you're not supposed to say what you think is going to happen in the season because we haven't even gotten to the off season, right? Yeah, I was all Lakers in. You remember back?
I remember. We got the tape. We got the tape, and that is factual.
Plenty of time.
One more thing before we get off the one more thing before we get off the NBA? Before we get off the NBA, I like to thank Magic Johnson for being part of the crew that got LeBron to LA. Because go Lakers. That's all I wanted to say. He's go Lakers. Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful,
No,
Dean. You might
no surprise. No surprise there. NFL underway. Week 1 is in the books. I didn't think we were going to get here. Quite honestly, I did. I did not think that we were going to get here
Right.
where we even had a week 1.
Right.
scary for a
But
minute. It's real touch and
we're
go.
here. And any standout moments or games from y'all from week 1? Start with you, Dev.
Aside from the obvious, I'll let Dean take over for who that ass whooping we delivered week 1. But what really stood out to me was how unbelievably dumb the Dallas Cowboys are. Just stupid. Just good God. 4th and 3 in the shadow of your own goalpost. 4th, and you throw a 2-yard route to a rookie wide receiver. A rookie. I couldn't get it out. A rookie. If the dude Chewbacca, he might have caught it. Speaking of Chewbacca, though, Aaron Donald is the scariest man on earth. Do you know how big the Dallas Cowboys linemen are? Seriously. They're all 300 plus pounds. And he's tossing them like old laundry, yo.
Yeah.
He took Ezekiel Elliott and put him in Dak Prescott's lap. Like I saw
that play. I remember that.
It's like he was playing with children. It's like he was out there playing with grown ass 300-pound children. It's ridiculous.
But Dev, that might have been a really bad call. But the Panthers, when you have Christian McCaffrey and it's 4th and 1, and you give the rock to somebody else to run, that might just be equally as bad. But that coach doesn't have NFL experience.
That's Matt Rule over there, right? That's Matt Rule over there. That's the head coach now.
Yeah.
That's the guy. Yeah. That's the guy that got rid of. That's the guy that got rid of Cam Newton, right? That's him, right?
Yeah. Cam won up there in New England.
He's just continuing with a legacy of stupid ass decisions. That's all that is. That's it. I'm not surprised at all. Not surprised at all.
Not at all.
I need you all to watch these teams a little bit. I know it was just week 1, but I like that defense from Washington. They might do more than what people really believe under a new regime. Also, the Cardinals actually have a really nice squad. I'm not saying that just because they beat the 49ers, but if you looked at it and what they've been doing, to build their team up, they have a really, really nice offense. You can't count them out anymore, but their division is like really, really hard division. I'm not in, I don't understand New York Jets. Like I said, when they got that coach, that was a dumb move, and it's still stupid, and it's not getting better.
Dean, excuse me. I think you mean the JV Ravens. I don't even refer to them as the New York Giants anymore. I mean the New York Jets. All they do is take everything that we don't want and sign it. That's what they do.
I mean, Jamal Adams is over there with the Seahawks saying, I don't even know what it's like to play at 38 points up. I don't even understand what just happened. I'm out here just having fun.
He doesn't understand the concept of even doing that. He doesn't.
Exactly.
Been playing with our tossaways for 2 years. It's ridiculous.
I got a question for you while we're on the NFL, Diamond. I do definitely have a question for you. Mm-hmm. After watching some of these contracts get signed, especially these 2 top quarterback contracts getting signed, do you think Dallas made a mistake by not locking their quarterback up?
I always thought that was a mistake. So yes, 100. That was 100% a mistake. But that's not surprising because that's just how they roll.
That's true. But now they're going
to how they roll. How you pay your wide receiver and your running back and not take care of your quarterback?
Right? Yeah, and it's gonna cost him if he has a good season.
And I'm predicting he is gonna have a good season.
And all the number that they were trying to avoid, they're gonna surpass the number.
Oh yeah. After
But
after seeing Patty,
here's also what they do. When that happens, they're gonna act like that was their plan all along, and they was helping him out.
right. He was fooling you, baby. Yeah, he was gonna sell you the whole time. You don't know Joe
Yeah,
was a joke.
he meant to do that.
We had this money. Yeah, it was in Jerry Garage the whole time, baby.
We knew this was going to happen. He was in on it the whole time. And,
he was just waiting for you to believe in yourself. That's all. Yeah, we knew that.
It appears that the Washington football team is going to keep that name. And stick with it appears that's what it seems like they're saying. I think they might as well keep it.
They're gonna keep it so they lose. They're like, you know what? We need a name. We're gonna figure this out. Red Wolves. Got it. There it is. You beat the Eagles one time and lose their damn mind. You want to stay the Washington football team? Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
The Washington Monuments and cut it out. Just go ahead and be the Washington Monuments. That's what you have to be. Generals or some shit.
The Generals is hilarious. So going over some of these games, of course, Chargers, the Bengals, the Saints over the Bucks. Any surprise there?
No, Tom Brady old as shit. Ain't nobody surprised there. Exactly what I thought I was going to see out of his old ass. I did expect more from Gronk, though. I did expect to see Gronk with a year off looking a little better. But Tom Brady is just as old as I thought he was. He looks like, dare I say it, Jordan with the Wizards. That's what Tom Brady looks like.
Yeah.
He might as well be in the backfield in the bathtub because that motherfucker's washed up.
That offensive line is still suspect there. It's still suspect.
If you keep Jameis, at least Jameis can take them hits. You got Tom ain't gonna last the whole year playing with the bum ass.
He ain't gonna last the whole year?
No, not playing with that offense.
With that bum ass O-line, he ain't gonna last the whole year. He's getting abused.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get that ball out quick. He need to do some real quick, like.
And it's not even the fact that he doesn't have time to get the ball off. And the Bruce Arians offense, it's designed for him to hold the ball so he can get down the field.
Right.
So it's a recipe for disaster. He's going to get killed back there. He's going to get killed.
Okay, I got one more for you too. So maybe outside of Dallas not locking up Dak, I think that trade with DeAndre Hopkins to the Cardinals was probably one of the other dumbest moves this offseason. I know he broke the bank with the contract, but man, I think somebody was looking for him in that Houston-Kansas City game, and he wasn't there.
That's another stupid ass decision. Like, did you see? Okay, so they kept showing this is the first game of the season, so this is almost over a week ago, but they keep running Buddy's numbers across the board. What's his name? The running back that they just signed, David Johnson.
Yeah.
This shit happened in 2016, and he was injured year after year after year, and now you think that you're about to get the same thing out of him again? Like, it's over. It's over. And Deshaun Watson has nobody to throw to. Nobody.
And that's a problem.
Real quick before we move forward. I was sitting here watching the Monday night game, the first one. The Steelers defense is scary. Like, once they got together, Ben Roethlisberger is another one who was old as shit. But that defense is going to keep them in a lot of games this year. I was ready for them to be terrible. I was so ready for them to be terrible. But Bud Dupree looks like early.
They were winning without Ben.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were staying. Yeah, they almost made the playoffs last year without Ben. And I was honestly hoping that Ben would come back and look like an anchor towards that team. But he looks like Ben Roethlisberger once again, like he lost some weight.
Yeah, he had rest. Steelers victorious over the Giants, 26-16. So you're worried about this team?
The Steelers?
Yep. Yeah.
They have that style of defense that, listen, no matter what our record is, no matter what their record is, when we play them, it's going to be trouble.
Yeah.
Because listen, what we do best is run, and what they do best is stop the run. So, I mean, we do have the MVP on our side. So, and that's exactly what the Browns tried to do against us. They tried to stop the run, and they got 38 put on their head. But, they still ain't the Browns, and that defense over there is for real.
So when we talk about for real, the season opener of the Texans and the Chiefs, of course, Chiefs victorious. What did we learn from that? Did we learn anything new from that game? Are we the Chiefs still a problem, right?
The Chiefs are going to be a problem until Patrick Mahomes retired. Yeah.
That I learned. Go ahead, Dean. Go ahead.
No. I was just going to say it's the same team. It's like you got to outscore the Chiefs. That's what I feel now. You just can't. You got to outscore.
Yeah, that running back, I believe, is third most ever for a rookie in a debut game, which is ridiculous. I learned that it's a lot of racist motherfuckers in Kansas City. I wasn't expecting that. Like, damn, all we did was lock arms. Like, damn, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Like, you don't like, who boos unity? Like, God, of all things.
We like division.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, segregation.
That was real. Your own players,
That was real crazy.
Yeah, like it had nothing to do with any anthems, any songs, none of that. It was just we just don't want to lock on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So
equal? Who moves equal? Like
right.
Race is equal.
Yeah.
Equal.
So tomorrow, 8:20, Bengals and the Browns. What do we think is going to happen here?
I'm gonna go ahead. What you got?
I was going to honestly say I don't really care, but I'm gonna go with the Bengals just to put it, just to rub it into the Browns a little more. I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Yeah, both teams coming up with offense.
Yeah, I actually think the Browns will actually win this one. Odell gives you one game a year where he just looks like what he's worth. Let's say he's gonna shit on the boys.
Okay.
The lights
will they shit on him?
I think number two receiver. I think that he's going to be. I think this is the game that Odell shows up and shows out on the national stage. I think the Browns, look, they're going to be about 6-10, 5-11. This will be one of their wins this year. I think they can split with the Bengals. The Bengals, for all intents and purposes, will find a way to lose. The Bengals will Bengal just like the Browns are going brown. But I think the Browns pull this one out. Actually, I think they beat them bad too. Honestly, I think the Bengals get smashed in this one.
Dean, what happens on the Thursday night game?
Say again.
Thursday night game. What's gonna happen?
Oh, I was pulling with the Bengals.
He wants the Bengals. He wants the Bengals.
Yeah, I can't personally root for the Browns.
All right. So this week we are playing the Texans Sunday evening. 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with that? Start with you, Des.
We're gonna spank them. That's what's gonna happen. Their receivers ain't built like that, man. Our defense is too strong. Deshaun Watson is formidable, but honestly and truly, last season, if DeAndre Hopkins was there, they would have been a problem for us. He ain't there, and I don't think they can beat us. Honestly and truly, I think that they dropped down a level. They made it to the AFC Championship game last year. I don't think that they make it that far this year, and we continue our dominance over the AFC.
Dean?
Yeah, I agree with Dev. It's like, we are definitely dominating the most of the league and the AFC. I'm not just saying it because this is of our team. Like Lamar hasn't even shown us what level he's at this year. there's some things cooking right now, and we're gonna
AFC,
hold
yeah,
Houston up.
he was the AFC Player of the Week this past week.
No, I
And
know that, but I mean,
Yeah.
this I feel like we have some more things we haven't seen yet coming out of Lamar. So
yeah, he was,
either way, Deshaun is beautiful, but like Dev said, they might have taken a step back, and we are on a mission.
back,
We're on a mission.
back, bro.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
rookies are coming up big.
Um, I agree. I agree with that. And before we get out of here, I guess I probably should have brought it up earlier. Um, this story was interesting. Uh, so the WNBA's Maya Moore marries a man that she helped free from a
Uh-huh.
wrongful conviction,
Uh-huh. That's right. That's right.
and
You know why she did it.
so no, I don't know what happened. What's going on here? What are y'all thoughts on this?
And she did it for the dick. That's why she did it. Oh no, I gotta get this one out. He gotta get out. I don't care. I don't care what he did. He was wrongful. Free my baby until my baby is free.
Well, I'm gonna put this in the slot of anything is possible. You know, it's great that she helped get a person was wrongly convicted free. I'm sure there's a lot more out there. There is, but congratulations to you and your your spouse, your newlyweds. I'm not gonna hate on your marriage. I'm really not gonna hate on your marriage.
Oh, I love, but
wish you
yeah.
the best, but yeah, somehow they connected in this process of getting out.
And listen, she said, I will give up my career for you, bro. I will give up my career for you. Okay, we're getting you out. We got him out. Still ain't hope. Maya, go shoot basketball. It's over. The jig is up. The jig is up, Maya. We see why you did it. We see why you did it now. All right.
Yeah. So it seems like so long ago since her prime, but
I mean, she's still in it. She just ain't hooping no more. Like she really gave it up in the middle of it. You know? They were winning championships, and then she dipped to go get Morris Chestnut out. That's all.
Yeah. So she said she does not have any plans to return.
A word? I ain't reading.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, kids.
She was one of the most decorated female ball players of all time.
Bars. And wasn't she in Uncle Drew? That's like the last time she hooped, wasn't it? She was in the Uncle Drew movie. Shorty, and I'm not saying Shorty. You know what? No, that was Lisa Leslie. No, she was in the Uncle Drew, the YouTube episodes they were doing. She was in one of those. She wasn't in the movie, but yet, Maya Moore isn't just like girl nice. Like Maya Moore is the truth. Like
she's nice.
I might pick her. I pick her over he who shall not be named. Like I'll put her on my team.
So she's a 6-time All-Star, 2 national championships at UConn. She did her thing. Yeah. So this has been fun, fellas. So we'll be back on Monday. Do y'all prefer earlier afternoon time?
I mean, yeah, it's whatever now. I mean, I know we couldn't get them in because NBA basketball was everywhere for real. Like it was.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, they won't be watching us when they could be watching the game. So
Yeah.
It's cool for me.
So I mean, I guess my concern is us being on during Monday Night Football. Is it better for us to be earlier?
Like what? Like
we're gonna have to get away from Monday Night Football. Yeah. So I mean, this time is cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool with me. All right. So we'll be back Monday then. How can people stay in touch with you, Dean?
Well, I'm not going to be in the bubble like some other people, but you can find me.
You see this nigga? Yeah, how he get in the bubble? Like, didn't Daniel House put out this shit? How this nigga get in the bubble?
I might be looking for some chicken wings at some certain spots, but you can find me on Instagram and on IG at Mr. _Maggins.
That's simple. All right. Dan.
You can find me in a glass case of emotion for the next couple of weeks. You can find me in a state of shock because I can't believe these niggas lost 3-1 lead. But other than that, you can find me on Instagram at dev_or_die, or on Facebook under Divine Eggs. What else? Man, Paul George is a sucker. He's a sucker. I can't.
He
Doc
definitely
Rivers don't have hair. If y'all hear me earlier, that's not even hair, man. That's like it's tattooed. It's not even a
my
real hair situation. It's like he went to the tattoo place and
look,
they chiseled it.
you gonna get over this. This is not even your team.
It's not, but man, like, come on, yo, y'all was building. Whatever, man.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Of course, I'm at the Diamond K Show at Radio on Fire. I'm loving our new setup. We're gonna also be able to bring guests on, and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm real excited about what we have coming up, and definitely. So we'll be back next week, Monday, 5 p.m. Is that good? Or y'all want to do 6?
Good. Good.
5?
Yeah, 5 p.m. is good.
5 p.m. All right, so we'll be back 5 p.m. on Monday. Sports on Fire. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you next week.
Cowboys up.